Hey guys, Stan the Man here. Today we're gonna be doing another top 10. I've been noticing you guys like these, but today's top 10 is going to be dedicated to celebrating 25 years of Kane. You know, he's been here for so long. He's gone through so many different phases in his career, so many different opponents, same kind of different characters in a way as well. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's been 25 years of Kane. So this is going to be just like top 10 best moments in Kane's career ever. So, yeah, like always, these aren't in any particular order of any type. So, yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into this. Coming in at number 10, none other than Kane's debut at 1997 Bad Blood. You see here, he and Paul Bearer came out and marched down to the ring. The match was Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, Hell in a Cell. You see here, Kane is ripping the door off the Hell in a Cell, which is crazy. Nobody had ever seen that before, seeing how Hell in a Cell, no one's supposed to get in. And then Undertaker and Kane end up having a stare down, and Kane picks up the Undertaker and tombstones his own brother, which had cost Undertaker the match, and Shawn Michaels had won the match. What a big-ass way to make your debut. At number 9, we have Kane tombstoning Linda McMahon, which, as you know, is Vince McMahon's wife. You see, he kind of grabbed her, kind of scared her, but then he ended up hitting the tombstone on her, which was unheard of and made you realize how bad of a dude Kane really was. Now, what made this so great is it led to these awesome matches, like Shane McMahon versus Kane in an ambulance match. Holy crap, one of the most physical matches I've ever seen. Then they also went in a last man standing match where, like, Kane landed in a dumpster and Shane lit him on fire and shit. It was just crazy. At number 8, we have the heated interview between Kane and JR. You know, Kane is basically saying he's ugly, he's a monster, and JR is basically telling him, "What are you talking about, dude? I don't see any scars or nothing wrong with your face." This escalates to pissing Kane off. He rips JR out of the chair, punches him in the head, and he pours kerosene on him and proceeds to light him on fire. Definitely one of the classics, oh my God moments that just made you terrified of Kane. Like, if you saw him in the street, you'd be terrified of him. And, you know, you see this awesome entrance with him, with the police and all that. It was just really showing how scary of a dude this guy really was. At number 7, we have Money in the Bank 2011. As you see here, Kane won the Money in the Bank ladder match for a title shot up to any time he'd like. Later on in the night, Rey Mysterio and Jack Swagger had the World Championship match, Rey defending his world title. He got put in the ankle lock, so he had a very hurt ankle. So Kane comes out, capitalizes, chokeslams Rey Mysterio, and tombstones him, and he wins the World Championship. Which, this was really good because it led him into rivalries with The Undertaker again, in Buried Alive matches, in street fights, Hell in a Cell matches. So overall, it was just a good decision and a good time in Kane's career. At number 6, we have the 2001 Royal Rumble. This is one of the most dominating matches ever of Kane. He eliminated, as you see here, just a ton of people. He eliminated over 11 people in the Royal Rumble, which was up to the most eliminations anyone has ever done in a single Royal Rumble. But as you see here in the end, he got eliminated by Stone Cold. And the crazy thing is this record wasn't even broken until 2014 by Roman Reigns. At number 5, we have the 1998 Royal Rumble. As you see here, Shawn Michaels is defending the World Championship against The Undertaker in a casket match. I mean, as you see here, this match was back and forth. Very exciting, definitely down The Undertaker style. But later on in the match, as you see here, Kane is choke slamming The Undertaker into the casket, which lets Shawn Michaels retain the title. Now, as you see here, the casket is on fire, and what you don't know is The Undertaker is in there. I mean, quote unquote, of course. But, I mean, again, Kane, freaking murdering people, lighting caskets on fire with people in them. Like, oh my gosh, how isn't that one of his best moments? At number 4, we have the Infernal Match between Undertaker and Kane. It's basically a match where you fight in the ring, and the ring is surrounded by flames. Only way to win is by making your opponent get ignited by the fire. This was awesome. Again, I've never seen before match in WWE ever. It just shows how much resources WWE really has. You see here later on in the match, The Undertaker does the dead man's dive to Kane to the outside. And they end up fighting on the outside, and Kane, gets pushed into the fire, and his arm gets lit on fire. You know, this has been a never-seen-before match, and honestly, you think about it, Kane is partially responsible for the Infernal Match, so you can't get much cooler than that. At number 3, we have the formation of Team Hell No. Now, this was a different side of Kane, somewhat a softer side. You know, it was basically two partners not liking each other at all, disagreeing with anything, everything. You see here, they, decide to hug shit out. They go to, cheesy therapy sessions and stuff like that. It was just pure gold. It was hilarious. But I think really the big outcome is it shows they started to like each other. They started working well as a team. And it was just a classic starting to show, a comedic side of Kane. At number 2, we have Survivor Series 2003. You see Undertaker and McMahon are fighting here. It is a buried alive match. So, of course, it was a total domination match. You see here Undertaker carrying Vince on his shoulders and getting ready to put him in the grave. But as you see here, Kane comes, interrupts, beats the hell out of The Undertaker, and he throws him into the grave. You see this sick photo here, sick angle of Kane putting his arm up and the excavator pouring the dirt down. Then you see Kane basically celebrating here on the grave. This was really cool because, how demented is that? And then we also got to see the new dark side of The Undertaker as well. And then finally, at number 1, we have Kane versus Triple H. And if Kane loses, his mask comes off. There was a lot of speculation for weeks up to this. What's Kane really look like under the mask? Blah, 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 stuff like that. So the deal was if Triple H beat Kane, he would need to unmask. You see here, he's hitting Kane with the pedigree, and he ends up winning the match. Kane hesitates for quite a few minutes, but then once he takes the mask off, it is utter hell. He rages, beats the living hell out of Rob Van Dam, and everyone is just in shock. I think this is definitely the best for last. I think Kane unmasking was probably one of the best things that ever happened in all of WWE. So, yeah. Alrighty, guys. So, that is going to be it for this video. You think about it, it's just really crazy to think that Kane has been involved in the WWE for over 25 years. You see all the memories he's made, heinous things he's done, and some of the first match ever that he's made and stuff like that. It really is just crazy. Kane is definitely, he's on my top 5 list of wrestlers. I just love his character work. I love his ring work. I just love him as a wrestler. I think he's very fantastic. So, yeah, guys, that's going to be the end of this video here. As always, if you liked and enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button. And, just consider subscribing to the channel.